Reports are stating that Tottenham are pushing to sign Wolves winger Adama Traore in this January transfer window. Spurs are still working on selling Tanguy Ndombele, Dele Alli, Steven Bergwijn and Matt Doherty. Reports are stating that Spurs have joined the race to sign Middlesbrough defender, the 21-year-old Jed Spence, and Tottenham have just confirmed the departure of Dylan Markanday. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the latest transfer news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Let's start the video by talking about Tottenham Hotspur target and Wolves winger Adama Traore. Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano put out the following tweet this morning. Tottenham Hotspur are still trying to sign Adama Traore in January. Wolves manager Bruno Lage is pushing to keep him until the end of this season. Spurs want to give Antonio Conte a new winger as he has asked. Spurs are still working to sell players like Tanguy Ndombele, Matt Doherty, Steven Bergwijn and Dele Alli. Now, my thoughts on this. Now, Fabrizio Romano come on this channel a couple of weeks ago and I asked him about Adama Traore, and he said that Antonio Conte and Fabio Paratici are huge admirers of the Wolves winger. But of course, this January transfer is going to be difficult to get done. Wolves have signed a brand new winger in the last 24 hours. But of course, he has no Premier League experience. So I have absolutely no doubt that Wolves do want Adama Traore to stay. And then possibly Tottenham Hotspur could get him in the summer. However, Tottenham do need new signings in this January transfer window. So I think if Tottenham push a little bit more, we may get the deal done. From what I understand from all of the reports that I have read, Tottenham Hotspur are pushing for a loan deal for Traore until the end of the season with an obligation to buy on a permanent basis in the summer. It's just whether Wolves will let him go and whether Tottenham can get the deal done that Wolves like. Also, Fabrizio mentioned there about Tottenham working to sell players like Tanguy Ndombele, Matt Doherty, Steven Bergwijn and Dele Alli. As I said before, someone like Tanguy Ndombele on £200,000 a week, it's going to be very hard to entice a club to be paying that amount of wages, even if Tanguy Ndombele went out on loan. I think that Tottenham would probably end up covering most of the wages, which I think is a big shame because he's delivered very little, and certainly with the very poor attitude he had against Morecambe in the FA Cup a couple of weeks ago. Matt Doherty and Dele Alli, me personally, I believe that they should, for their own sakes and their own careers, leave the club this January transfer window. It does look like Steven Bergwijn will leave the club in the next couple of weeks as well. Ajax have submitted an official bid, but it wasn't enough, so it'll be interesting to see whether they come back with an improved offer, which I'm sure they will because they want Steven Bergwijn at their club. A report has just been published by Sky Sports all about Middlesbrough defender Jed Spence, and they are stating that Spurs join the race for Middlesbrough defender Spence. Jed Spence is currently on loan at Nottingham Forest from Middlesbrough. 21-year-old is attracting interest from clubs in the Premier League and around Europe. Tottenham keen to strengthen at wing-back, with Arsenal and Leeds also keen on Spence. The report then states that Tottenham, Arsenal and Leeds are among a number of clubs in England and abroad who have an interest in Middlesbrough's Jed Spence. Spurs have been tracking the right back for several seasons and are considering making a move during the January transfer window. Antonio Conte is keen to strengthen his options at wing back, and the club have made the position a priority in this window. It then states that Spence has made more than 20 appearances in the second tier this season and played for Nottingham Forest in their 1-0 FA Cup third round victory over Arsenal earlier this month. Now, my opinion on this, I think it's very obvious that our Director of Football, FABRIZIO, is clearly targeting a number of younger players in the English League and, of course, in Europe as well, trying to bring all of the top talent to Tottenham and planning for the future. But, of course, all of us Tottenham Hotspur fans know Antonio Conte needs backing now. So even if we did sign Spence, which I might add, I don't know a lot about him, but even if we did sign him, as this report states from Sky Sports today, it wouldn't be for this January transfer window anyway, and we wouldn't be signing him in January. It would be a summer deal. At the time of making this video, we now have less than 2 weeks until the January transfer window closes. I'm just hoping that it is a busy few weeks for Spurs, because if we want any chance of finishing in that top 4 spot and getting Champions League football for next season, we must bring in a few additions to help Antonio Conte out. Now, in the last couple of videos, I've mentioned Markanday and the possible move to Blackburn Rovers. Well, Tottenham Hotspur have confirmed the deal on their website this morning. It states we have reached an agreement with Blackburn Rovers for the transfer of Markanday. The 20-year-old attacking midfielder has risen through our academy system to become a regular at development squad level during the last 3 seasons. He made one first-team appearance for us as a second-half sub away to Vitesse Arnhem in the Europa Conference League in October 2021. We wish Dylan well for the future. Now, a few more details about this move for Markanday to Blackburn Rovers. This is a report from the Daily Mail, and they are stating that the 2 clubs agreed a deal last week, with Blackburn paying an initial £500,000 for the 20-year-old, with performance and team-related bonuses, which could take the eventual fee beyond £1 million. A significant sell-on clause has also been inserted into the deal. Now, my thoughts on losing Markanday to Blackburn Rovers. I'm absolutely gutted, to be honest. I know he was out of contract this summer. He didn't want to agree a new contract at Spurs because he wanted first-team football. He's only played, 1 game for Spurs under Nuno Espirito Santo. In my opinion, he should have probably been given a few more chances, certainly under Nuno and Antonio Conte, because some of these players in the first team didn't take opportunities in some of the cup games. And when you look at players like Markanday, they have been, standout performers in our Premier League 2 development squad. The amount of goals and assists that he has racked up this season, and he's been nominated for a couple of awards, for Premier League 2 Player of the Month awards this season. He has been in remarkable form. So a real shame that we have let a real talent go, but he's gone to a Blackburn Rovers team, looking for promotion to the Premier League. So who knows, next season we may see Markanday in the Premier League for Blackburn, and he is one to look out for in the future. A report has just been published by the Daily Star, and they are stating that Tottenham Hotspur want Adama Traore as one of at least 3 signings this month. Spurs and Wolves will hold more talks over Traore this week, but Antonio Conte is hoping for a busy end to the window, with players coming in and going out. It states that Spurs are still haggling with Wolves over Adama Traore's £25 million price tag, but Spurs, who hope to make at least 3 signings this month, are increasingly confident that they will get their man. Traore is the North London club's #1 priority, but the 2 clubs remain some way apart over his evaluation. In this report, it says that Tottenham initially asked about taking Traore on loan and believed that they could get him a discount because his contract is running out. And lastly, in this report, it says that Spurs boss Antonio Conte is hoping for a busy end to the window and still wants a centre-back and a midfielder brought in. And it then confirms what FABRIZIO Romano tweeted early this morning. It says, but Tottenham are also looking to move on players with Tanguy Ndombele, Steven Bergwijn, Dele Alli, all available. Now, tomorrow night, we will be back in Premier League action, travelling to the King Power Stadium, the home of Leicester City. Now, Tottenham are currently 6th in the Premier League. Leicester City are 10th. Now, Leicester City have played the same amount of games as Tottenham, 18. They have won 7, they have drawn 4, and they have lost 7. They have a goal difference of -2. They have 25 points, 8 points behind Spurs. We are 6th. We have played 18. We have won 10. We have drawn 3 and lost 5. We have a goal difference of +3. We have 33 points. Please do let me know your score prediction for the Leicester City game in the comment section below.
Thanks, Chris, and hello to everybody watching. I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly Spurs prizes that we run on the site. Some of our previous Spurs prizes range from the likes of signed shirts and boots and mounts from players such as Harry Kane, Son Heung-min and Lucas, right through to club legends like Paul Gascoigne and Jurgen Klinsmann. You can watch the live draws on our Facebook page, and you can go on our site and see the previous Spurs winners as well as what prizes we have to offer at www.footballprizes.co.uk.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.